Welcome
Hello.
back to the Chakra Healing Room. Hello. We were just sitting around working and thinking that we wanted to do another Let's Talk edition. And we wanted to talk about holding space for people. And what does that even mean? What does it mean to hold space? We hear people say it and we were like, what does that mean?
Right.
Yeah. So what does it mean to you?
Holding space just means listening. It's like using your ears instead of your mouth. Just listening, letting that person talk. Because a lot of times if you just hold that space and let them talk, they're going to talk their way into healing their own problem or answering their own question or getting those aha moments. So if you can just sit with them and hold this beautiful sacred space, letting them talk.
Yes. And she's speaking from experience. From me, I will tell on myself. But it was just a few days ago that like the energy was so high when I woke up that morning. I was just like, I felt like I was in a fog and it was just heavy and I didn't know what was going on. And that's really not kind of a normal energy for me. So I was just kind of struggling. And so when I came in here, I told her, I was just like, I don't know what's going on with me today, but I feel like all of this energy and this, my head hurts. Not a headache, just pressure of, just uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable in my own skin. And so we got under the pyramid and, she just held space for me by just letting me talk, like letting me find my words, because I really didn't know what was going on. And the more that I just kept saying, I don't know, I just feel this, and then it's just like, it just started to come out and come to the surface of what was going on. And I felt so much better, because it's like I didn't even really know that I was feeling those feelings, and I think that's important that sometimes we do have emotions and feelings that we need to sit through.
We don't always know what in the world it is. We feel heavy, like you said, you felt heavy. Yeah. Sometimes we just feel heavy and we're just like, I don't know what it is. But if we don't sit like in sacred space and just sit with it, it will just keep building, and we want to get it out.
And I'm hearing if you don't have a beautiful person to sit there and pull it out of you, journal. That's where journaling can really be helpful. To just give yourself some sacred time to just sit and just start writing, and don't even worry about what you're writing, what you're saying until, all of a sudden it just kind of starts to come out, and then maybe you're crying because you're finally feeling your feelings and actually talking about things.
Yeah, absolutely. Get that piece of paper out and just start writing I don't know why I have such a headache today and I'm feeling like I'm gonna cry. Just kind of vent to the piece of paper. Because eventually, the longer you sit there, you're going to get this clear kind of connection with your divine guidance and going to get that answer that you need, that aha moment, that inspiration, something. You're just going to feel better. So sitting alone in peace, in nature, journaling, getting the crayons out or the markers or the paints and painting, connecting. Or if you're with somebody, just letting them talk. And not talking for them, but just letting them talk and listen.
And not having any judgment against whatever it is that they're feeling and they're going through. I was worried that I was going to say something that I couldn't take back, and she's just like, just say it. It's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I can handle it, right? And just being able to do that for people is important.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
It makes them feel safe.
Yeah, it does. Otherwise, you can carry it all day long and, have a rough day, but hold space for people, listen to people, use your ears. You don't always have to have the answers. We really don't. We just need to, because they have the answers, right? We have the answers for ourselves. So, and I know that Leslie has all the answers that she needs. So she just needed to listen and to sort those out. And so if I was there to hold space, I'd love to do that. And we had a really good day.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
That's what holding space looks like. I just wanted you guys to know. So
hope this helps you on your journey today.
have a great one.
A blessed one.